Hi there, Ollie. This will be your 100th Premier League match as a manager. What have you learned in that time, and how different a manager are you to the one that started your journey at Cardiff?
I'm a bit older and wiser, hopefully, and a lot more grey up top. But I've really enjoyed it, of course. I didn't know it was my 100th game, but what you learn is that the game is moving so much quicker. You've got to keep up with the pace of the game. I think the difference between when I started in 2014 with Cardiff and where it's come now, it's a different ball game. Of course, the players get better and better, fitter and fitter, more tactical. So, but of course, I've enjoyed not every one of them, because you don't enjoy when you lose, but you enjoy testing yourself against good coaches and managers.
And you're coming up against one of those tomorrow, and Carlo Ancelotti says that he hopes you've scored all of your goals against Southampton. How impressed are you with the revival that he's leading at Everton?
He's a manager that you really look up to and respect, and he's been a winner everywhere he's been. He's had influenced, for example, the PSG, what he started there, what he's done at AC Milan and Chelsea and Real Madrid. He's just, you can see fruits of that at Everton now as well. They've started the season fantastically. Now they've won the last 4 away games. They're still up there. And it's a team that you know that you're in for a battle when you play against them.
Simon Peach.
Hi, Ollie. As much as it pained me to be the one asking about the Southampton game, how has the group reacted? Because obviously there's been some low point moments and you've had to pick them up or keep them at a level, but you don't want them to get too high, I guess, after a result like that as well.
Well, you've got to take the good with the good and the bad with the bad sometimes. And you know what the boys took from that one is that we did the right things. We kept good habits. I don't think anyone will get carried away with the scoreline, because we know we played against 10 men for the full game, and of course that's demoralising when they lose the players like they did. When we got the 2-0, the game was more or less over. So it was just about doing the right things, and we've not mentioned the game at all really. Now all the focus has been on Everton.
Just ask how the team's looking for Everton. Then obviously Edison came off at half time. You said as a precaution. Is there anyone missing?
Edison should be available. Yeah, definitely. He got a bad ankle knock there. Eric is a doubt, and apart from that, everyone's rearing to go.
Simon Stone.
Ollie, what's the situation with Sergio Romero at the moment?
Sergio is working hard, training. He's in the group, and of course he lost a lot of training early on in the season. He joined us very late after having some time back home and over Christmas as well. He's had some time back in Argentina with the family, so he's working with the keepers, and but of course with Dean and Lee and David, it's been more difficult to get into the match squad.
And just in terms of tomorrow's game and then the FA Cup tie, you've struggled to string good home performances together this season. Is that the key to achieving something tangible? Because you don't want to be losing another 6 home games, I guess.
No, consistency, of course, is vital. We've done really well away from home. We bounced back after the Sheffield United defeat now, and we feel that we're ready to kick on again and move on. Hopefully we can gain some momentum. We know it's not going to be easy, because we play every 2 or 3 days, or 3 or 4 days. And but if we can get the consistency and the morale and confidence up, who knows?
James Cooper.
Hi, Ollie. I just wondered whether kind of picking the players, not picking them up, but the way they respond to a big result is a challenge. And I just wonder whether perhaps lessons were learned after the big win against Liverpool. And I know it wasn't lots of goals, but it was an important win. And this was lots of goals, and it's a big win.
Yeah. It's about doing the right things, creating good habits every day on the training pitch. We keep repeating stuff that we want to see in the game. And of course, the game against Southampton, we managed to practice a lot of that attacking, playing against the 10-men deep block. And after scoring 1 or 2, you can just drop your shoulders and enjoy it, because you know the result is there for you, and we learned from it and we moved on.
Per Carlson.
Yes, hello Ole.
Hello.
Question about Josh King. He's been linked to almost the entire Premier League for the last year or so, also Man United, and now he's signed for Everton. What do you think of the signing, and what kind of problems can he cause for you tomorrow?
Well, I think Joshua, the reason behind him being linked to many teams and good teams is because he's a good player, and I think Everton have made a good signing. He's just approaching the best time of his career, I think. I think we've seen that for Norway, that he's matured and grown. This season he's had some injuries and COVID, of course. But good move by Everton and good move for Josh. Hopefully we can, as a Norwegian, we can see him kick on and find his form again after Saturday night.
Andy Mitten.
Hi, Ollie. Tomorrow's game will be played on the 63rd anniversary of the Munich air disaster. How aware are your players, especially the younger ones and the staff, of the importance of the disaster in the club's history?
We are... Of course, it's only the 4th time the game is played on the actual anniversary, and it's important that we put on a fitting performance, and hopefully we can honour them with a result. It's such an important part of our history and the spirit of the club, and we have, of course, spoken to the players who come into the club, who've not been here and been part of this anniversary. It's a big day for everyone, and it's always been an emotional day for everyone at the club. So hopefully we can put a team out with that shows the Man United spirit. Of course, we have 6, 7 of the academy graduates, and hopefully they'll lead us on.
Last one in this section for James Sabundra.
Ollie, you spoke last week about how the momentum shifted slightly with the Sheffield United result. You've now clearly got the momentum back after the result on Tuesday. So how do you keep that going now?
I just keep doing the right things, keep creating good habits, making sure that we're ready for every game. Football it's strange. It's so funny. And it'll flip on a decision or an incident, and of course the sending off there gave us the advantage in going to create that scoreline, and sometimes that's football. You can see that in the game for Arsenal as well. You know how football changes quickly with a sending off and a decision. So we just have to build on this. We have to really thrive under the more games we play in a short space of time, we don't get time to sit back and relax and enjoy the last game. So, and that's a good thing, because if you sit back and think, well, we scored 9, that's and it's just going to come by itself. It isn't. You have to make the right decisions. You have to make sure that you start a game in the same way as we did last time. And against Everton, we face a really hard challenge again.